Back to the Northern Golf Club. I've got another ex-Tiger with me, and Mike Perry, before I actually introduce you, what I would like to commend you on is your golf game. I played with you this afternoon, and they say in golf that if you've got a routine, then everything should take care of itself. And your routine for every shot was fantastic. You'd hit the ball, you'd look at it, and you'd say, you obviously didn't make any money on the Pro Tour with golf?
No, I left a little bit late in my career to take up golf. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to catch up.
Now, 1967 premiership, and you were telling me before, this is how bad I am with my history, telling me before suspended for the 69 grand final. How did that happen?
Final game of the season, actually, against the Scraggers, and it's just a thing that had been happening all day, and I lost my cool. The fella had been niggling all day, and I got him in the last 5 minutes. We're only about 20 goals in front, and we're heading for the second semi in a couple of weeks, but anyway.
So how many weeks did you actually get?
I got 4.
So you must have made a fair mess of him.
No, it wasn't actually. It was just one of those. They were a bit stricter then, and I was put in. I won't mention who put me in, but anyway, an old legend from the Scraggers dragged the umpire's attention to it, and I went for 4.
Now, post-footy, you're now president of the Former Players and Officials Association, which is sort of, I guess, why we're here this afternoon. It's obviously an area that you're really enjoying. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. And cranking it up and getting fellows like yourself, the younger brigade, in. It's terribly important because it's an essential part of the club that really hasn't been tapped before. And it's always been looked upon as sort of the old fogies have a drink at half-time of the footy, but there's a lot more in it. You bring the younger brigade back, and as you know, well as anybody, we've got 5 decades of past players on our committee, and that's sensational. It means that we can tap into each age group and hopefully create reunions and game days and activities like golf days and race days, and we can, and right across the board, we can get these players involved and let them enjoy themselves and hopefully for the betterment of the Tigers.
And finally, what is it about Richmond that sort of keeps us sort of part of the Richmond family? Is it the people or the history of the place?
Well, it's certainly got a history. I guess it's like any football club. I mean, it's the longest place I've ever been in as a football player. I mean, I had 8 years or something, and I've been around playing football for a long time. That's the most time I've ever been involved in a football club. And it's just the fact that they've got a culture. I mean, a lot of clubs would kill for our culture. We had those good years, which 30 odd years ago, which has really sort of created this feeling amongst supporters, and that you really hope that the kids of today who are on the ground can sort of sniff a bit of it, and because it's terribly important. And that's why I must commend the club at the moment, because they've encouraged our membership, they've encouraged our association to get involved and become involved with the club. The football department's full on. You know, our past players can go to the rooms before a game, and I mean, in the past, the club didn't want to know about us. I mean, it's extraordinary. And now in the last few years, it's really been it's great because and I'm sure it's had a fact to do with how well we've done this year.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for joining us today. I did have a very enjoyable day. Neither of us really troubled the scorers too much with our Stableford scoring, but thanks for popping along. We've had a good day, and we'll see you next week.